Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Episode 1. Alright,
we did it on the first try.
Yeah, that was perfect, yeah. Alright, guys. So this show is hilarious because we know almost nothing about it.
And yet I feel like we know everything about it.
Right?
Not really, but like with a light novel name like that, you know.
Because it kind of tells us what's going to happen, at least in the first episode or pretty early on.
It's got Reincarnated, so it's an isekai, alright. And then Slime. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. And we've heard that the show is like a very like slightly different spin on the isekai kind of thing. Because a slime... Wait, what?
Well, yeah, and
you mean like those little things I killed in WoW all the time? Like,
right. The fact that people recommended it so much, despite that by the name, it seems like it would be one of the worst shows out there.
Exactly.
I'm very excited to see.
I'm very excited to see what this is because, like, the whole idea of the isekai genre is that you can just do whatever you want. There's no rules anymore. Like, they just don't care.
Yeah.
But with that allows certain creative freedoms that could make for some really quality entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Guys, let's have some fun and watch That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Ooh. Magical runes and bombers.
Right. Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Holy crap. Those are US bombers. What?
Okay.
Magic in our world?
Or, well, at least the ability to transport things, so...
Okay. Alright. First...
Yes. I like this track. Very relaxing. Wow.
Wow.
Very focused on the job.
Yeah. I love that little freeze frame.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a Bowie knife. What the heck? And I die for my friends.
Ooh.
Ow. Ow. Jeez.
Cancel the reservation. Oof.
Heat resistance. Wait a minute. Remember the fire?
Is this how they're determining what he's gonna be?
Yeah.
Like reincarnated as?
Stats, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, this is amazing. Paid nullification. Oh. Wow, that's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood. Like,
that's a
too
deep
much
cut.
blood.
Well, I mean, the knife went in deep and
that's
came
true.
out too.
Slimes are super powerful. What are you talking about?
Yes, exactly.
Delete my browser history.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's like the last wishes of your death and the circumstances of your
to
death
make you have a better life in the next life.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. Oh, how is this going to translate into steps?
Yeah.
And take your Uh-oh. Ah! Great sage. Now the question is, does he hear this voice? Because it makes it seem like he's hearing them.
Yeah.
The presentation for this is really legit.
Yeah.
Like, the Storm Dragon Veldora.
2018, I guess.
Yeah, right?
Like, considering that it's all to build up an isekai, like, reincarnation, they're still doing all the things to make it seem, like, magical and, you know, out of this world and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh. This is what the world looks like now.
Yeah. He's gonna eat the plant, you know, just kind of...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. If he dissolves things, will he be able to actually have, like, physical contact with other people? You know?
His voice is changing.
Wow, the light reflections and stuff.
Self-proclaimed, yes. Yeah, Zora Slime. Roll credits! Yeah, yourself. Oh! Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's copy, not steal.
So basically, this is the story of how he will progress from slime to super overpowered protagonist.
Right, right.
It will take a very long time. Wow.
See what you did there. Essentially. Sonotori.
Yeah.
Where did the files come from?
Yeah. Oh.
This is why when you destroy slimes in MMOs, they have random items inside of them.
Yeah. But what's this? Yeah. What's this gonna give him?
Or, okay. So magic has its own physical qualities to it.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Hey, he's playing Minecraft, essentially.
Basically,
he's going around and just kind of gobbling up stuff.
He's gonna be like a threat to the entire world. And then he dissolves in the water.
But you shouldn't drown, either.
Right, you don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Your biggest problem is if you end up, like, just getting distributed throughout the water.
Right.
If you lose cohesion.
What if he just drinks the lake? Oh, there you go. Water pressure propulsion. Oh my god, this is...
He's basically just a speedboat at this point.
Yeah. Oh, magical force field. Oh my god.
Wow.
But he probably can't speak. Oh. I feel like
Quick,
this is...
continue absorbing magical ore.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whoa.
A dragon.
Like some sort of shadow dragon, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the name of the episode, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa. So is he sensing...
Yeah.
Sensing him based on, like, some kind of magical input or something?
Oh.
That's a great deal.
Right. But... Oh. Oh, yeah.
I got it, yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is that. Okay. So he still won't have sight. Like, literal sight.
Alright.
That easily? Huh? Would you? Yes! Oh, you didn't go and look at the dragon though, like. Said, don't be afraid. Oh my god. This little slime will bring about the doom of the world.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Basically. Hi. I'm behind this magical force field. Okay.
Cool. I like that there's a limited number.
Telepathically laughing into your mind,
Yeah.
you know? Right. Are you a PC?
Yeah, basically. You came from the other plane.
Reincarnated. Oh, the dragon was probably reincarnated too.
Oh.
I mean, maybe not.
Because, well, they showed the girl at the beginning, so...
Interplanar travel.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, true.
It's an isekai. They have their own stories. He really is trapped. Like, all he has to do is talk with people. My story begins in the 12th century, you know?
Yeah.
That's 300 years ago. Oh, hey, it's Godzilla!
By mistake, yeah.
Not at the beginning, obviously. Channeled the power of the gods.
Probably the girl from the World War II.
Oh, potentially, yeah. Unlimited imprisonment! A Fate reference? the question. Oh, gotcha. So it is a Fate reference, yeah. Yes, of course.
So is he gonna ask him to dissolve the seal?
I mean... But 300 years?
Yes.
Oh.
Tsundere dragon, I love it.
Yeah, he's just Tsundere. Hey, you better be grateful.
Oh, and will that?
Oh. Oh.
Wait a minute, is the dragon gonna transform into a, like, you know, in the anime waifu that actually will be a tsundere?
Hold on. Let's wait and see. Like,
Slife, nice. Slice of life.
oh, what a good friend. Never attempt to miss.
Yes.
I mean, he did save his life.
Yeah.
If someone that saved your life,
their dying wish was
burn my hard drive, throw it in the bathtub. Okay, we have a colorful squad. I saw one of them was like some kind of dragonborn lizard person.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool. There was a wolf, I think, on the right too.
Okay, and there's...
Oh, the dragon's flying free. And something tells me just because she was, you know, a hero with divine, you know, summoning or whatever. Oh my god. Wait, what?
So that's what.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be good.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
This. Okay.
This looks really goofy and fun,
but also like potentially really good.
It just looks really colorful, you know,
right,
really fantastic.
But it seems like amidst all the fun, goofy stuff, it could also have like really good, serious moments too.
Right. There's just so many characters we're seeing here. I'm like, wait a minute. I want to get invested into this slime guy, you know, Satoru. I want.
Yep.
Okay.
So does he end up getting like a
transformation
ability?
Type, something like that, yeah. I hope not too much, because I really like the idea of
just the slime.
The slime, you know.
Right, and then he could like have to find a person to take him around.
Yeah. This show is so silly.
Okay.
I love it. This is the thing. Like, okay. right now in this episode,
yes,
it's not like a great show or anything.
But it is a very, very charming.
It's a very charming show. It's self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
It pokes fun at itself. Yes. It has a fun presentation of having this otherworldly being essentially inserting itself and giving this like.
Yeah, it feels very like random happenstance. Like this shouldn't have happened with the, like the reincarnated slime thing where all his last wishes are like forming this
magical being. That he will be.
Yeah. But one of the things that I love is that they basically gave the main character an underdog story. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of a silly, goofy underdog story, right? Especially since they then put him in here, and it's like, oh, you can consume things and add them
he's
to
not
your...
an underdog for very long.
And the thing is the question is like how long? Because the thing is, okay, he's friends with the dragon, right?
Yeah.
And assuming he wasn't just able to dissolve the dragon, right? That's how bad it could go. But he could still just dissolve, say, all the magical ore on the island or wherever they are, right? And then it's just like, oh yeah, just no big deal. Like you have the power of infinite scaling. Yeah. That's not busted at all.
That's not busted at all.
Doesn't matter if you start as a slime. What I'm interested in though is how long it takes. Like how long it takes him, because if it's something where it's like suddenly like within like 3 episodes, then he's based on the opening or ending a she, or I don't know how that will work, but if it's something where then the struggle's gone, then that'll be like, oh, okay, that's all right. They can still do that and have it be really good, but this almost seems like the kind of thing where it's like it'll take forever to like get to something, and then it's just like, all right, it's all up from here. We can do this.
And I like also that he wasn't communicating with the dragon because of his own communication abilities.
Right.
But actually because the dragon happens to be telepathic, which means that those little bloop question marks and little bloop exclamation marks, those are going to be extremely important when interacting with regular people, because they're going to be like, Nani?
Yeah, exactly.
Nani?
And that's why I hope it takes a while for him to be able to turn into a person that has like the ability to move around on his own and speak and things like that. Yeah. Because that kind of weakness can create some amazing like interactions and storytelling and things like that, because you'll need to have a person to carry you around that's, say, acid resistant, right? Or something like that.
I just wanted to clarify that, like, I am very much excited for the potential silly storytelling from this character, and Satoru, I think, is going to be the name that we'll probably be referring to them, probably, I guess, but or just slime. But the thing is that the ending showed the transforming in and out, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but if they can make it more, because there's so many characters involved, that they can make it more than just a, hey, we have different hair-colored, characters that all have magical powers.
Copy my homework, but make sure you change it up a little bit so that it's not exactly the same.
I will get very invested if they can do the main character well, because I think about ReZero, basically like one of the most popular isekai, ever out there. They did the main character right. They did the main character very well. In fact, the main character was the best part about this.
Right.
And if you can, and it was about the struggle. If you can have Satoru here as a slime having all these busted abilities, but still have the struggle be around, connection, around being a better person than, not necessarily like he was a bad person before, but like, being the person he wants to be.
Yeah, taking this opportunity at New Life to be his best self.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things you can do there.
Yeah, because once they showed the whole thing of like him dissolving things and all that stuff, and that he's a slime here and everything, especially since he had the desire of, I want to, well,
screw every girl he saw, and then he acquired the predator skill.
Yeah,
I just. Okay.
The way they manifested that as he touches things and dissolves them and basically like
analyzes it and absorbs that's from them.
Sure, that's a good way of having it go. But what it made me think of is the short film Into the Forest with Firefly's Light, where you have the person that can't physically touch another person, right? And it was this very simple story. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's a 40-minute film. It's absolutely great. Some great AMVs for it. But because they basically dealt with just that one thing that we take for granted, right? They could then do that here with the slime, and give them all these busted abilities over time, right? As it just keeps acquiring,
right?
But then it can't, maybe it can't actually like replace human connection, right? It still has trouble actually bonding with people because, Yeah.
I just realized why the transformation thing totally works.
Right.
Because the transformation won't have all the busted abilities of the slime. They have to keep transforming back and forth between the I regenerate, I'm immune to pain, I have all these resistances and stuff.
Right.
And then you go into your weaker form that can interact with people, and you have to keep. Okay, I can see how that would work. Yeah. That makes sense.
And that's great too, because the cost that you're bringing into all these potentially busted abilities is something that is based on what the character wants and desires, rather than just like what will solve the plot problem, right?
Right.
I mean, maybe there are some plot issues, like say talking to people and whatever that you'll need to be in human form for. But barring that.
I gotta say, if anyone was like watching this on the first episode and thought it would be potentially boring with having this slime that is so engaging in just its thought life, that it not being able to interact with basic humanoids or whatever. No, that sounds amazing, because it'd just be like, and the bloop, bloop, like trying to like bloop letters out of its thing, and they're like, we don't read, whatever that
English,
language is, and they're just like, well, crap, I have to, I have to get creative here.
Oh,
it's like miming with like fake little bloop appendage hands, whatever.
That could get they could take this down a really dark turn if they wanted to, or have the potential for like a darker side of the protect, because in with like the edgelords, there's always like the dark side to their powers. But here's the thing,
you have to explain here.
Well, he could dissolve people.
Well, yes.
To take their memories and their abilities and...
But why would he?
Well, yeah, of course he wouldn't do that, because that's not the kind of person he is.
Right, he's a good guy.
Right, but if they wanted to have some sort of, like, dark lord be like, you must use, join me, you could, do all these things, and he's like,
I think, if anything, the show told us kind of the themes of this by introducing it to us the... Grand True Dragon, one of the 4 strongest, probably magical beings on the planet.
Yep.
And it was like,
it just wanted a friend.
It just wanted a friend. Like, I love that they basically boiled down, like, this is obviously the main antagonist that he will free unwittingly and release it upon the world, and have to save it, blah, 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 blah. No, none of that garbage. He basically is just like, wow, like, you could use a friend. And he's like, well, it's not like I wanted a friend already. Like, what are you, some kind of tsundere? No, what?
No, maybe.
Okay, maybe we can be friends. And then they actually, like, were able to touch, even though
it was like this
field.
E.T. thing.
Yeah. And then the light showed, and it was just... like, this is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. And
this is really cool. And
it almost feels like a My Life story, kind of.
Right, exactly.
Not a, like, let me separate. It's like a My Life, story, where it's like, one of those stories where it's just like, now I am this, and this is just my life going along with that. That sounds wonderful.
It's just talking about that time I got reincarnated as a slime, you know? And and again, though, I have to really, really shout out the visuals in this episode. The visuals will probably not be maintained throughout the series.
That's usually how it is.
That's usually how it works. It totally makes sense if they do that. But wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, when they first showed the slime, and I'm just like, there's so many reflections and things on here. Like, it's just, this slime is gorgeous. Darkness, get over here. Yeah. But, like, and then the whole process of him being reincarnated.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was amazing. So
cool.
Yeah.
An isekai that could be really good.
And I get the feeling it really will be.
I think it will be.
But not just really good, but wholesome too.
Yeah. Like, also this vibe of just kind of sweetness. But I gotta say, there's some high level memery going on in this show. Like,
oh yeah,
I gotta say, this show is very self aware. When he's like, I'm a 37-year-old single, never had a girlfriend guy. I'm like, that actually seems a little bit weird. So then when he's like, I have a last request, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be delete my internet browser history. He's like, burn my hard drive. I'm like, oh my god, now we just found out why he's been single for his whole life.
Right.
And he's not even like as he said, he wasn't even he had no discontentment or anything. Like he was very content with that. So yeah, he really needs to burn that hard drive if wow.
Well, who knows? Who knows what's on there? And then no one will ever know, and that's the whole point.
But that's the meme. That's the meme. He literally did clear my internet browser history.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just hilarious. Also, when they did the whole magicules thing or whatever, and then they basically just showed like the Nen hexagon, like
we saw that.
Okay, yeah, we see that. What you did there. Yeah. That was just great.
Yeah, there were a lot of little kind of jokes and nods pointed at specific directions in shows and stories and tropes.
Yeah, and I like that they didn't make it seem like he was like a big otaku. I mean, okay, he was 37 and never had a girlfriend, so there's things that you can infer from there, and then just clear my internet browser history. But it wasn't. But like, he wasn't anywhere near high school age.
That is true.
20 years past the traditional 17, or no, usually it's 15.
So he's already reincarnated at least once, because no one survives high school, Jacob.
That's a good point.
So he got reincarnated probably as a 35-year-old or something.
He probably got reincarnated into this world as a post-high school,
that makes
person.
Sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. And then he took his studies and work ethic seriously in this life, and that's why he climbed the corporate ladder and never had a girlfriend.
Exactly.
Like yeah, makes sense.
It's all very logical and very scientific. But I hope this dragon becomes a recurring character.
Oh, I think he was in the ending, so will definitely be a recurring character. I think the main thing we can infer from this story is that they're going to introduce a lot of characters, but at the very least, the people that are introduced first are pretty important.
Right,
That's
exactly.
a general fantasy thing. So guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, where you can chat with us about stories or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.